Okay, so this video we're going to be talking about your arrival lodging. And this one is a fairly simple thing. All we're going to be looking at is some kind of temporary lodging. Could be a hotel, condo, Airbnb, staying at a friend's house, family member, somebody that you know here in the Philippines. But your arrival lodging is wherever you're going to be staying for a couple weeks while you're going out, searching for your permanent house, apartment, or whatever. That's all it is. You're just going to be looking up different options. Personally, I would recommend that you get something close to wherever you're going to be moving. That way, it's a lot easier for you to get up and get down to business, which is going out and looking at apartments, houses, condos, whatever you're going to be moving into. If you live in that area, you're staying in that area, you're going to be able to go out and walk neighborhoods, go visit areas, start looking for what's available for rent. If you need to come back and go meet up with the landlords, start looking over lease agreement paperwork and coming up with all this stuff, it's a lot easier to do when you live in that area. We kind of had that problem because when we first got here, the lodging that I chose was a condo in Quezon City, Metro Manila, which is like 2.5 hours to 3 hours from where we live now. We started doing a lot of searching, but it essentially meant that because of where we were at, there was more difficulty traveling all the way out here to look for the place. And then when we started contacting landlords, we'd have to arrange a time that was convenient for us to get out here, but also convenient for them to travel from wherever they are out here to meet us. It worked out in the end, but it was still kind of an annoying headache. And really, it took longer because of that than it could have. Once we located the place that we wanted to move into, if we would have been staying somewhere within like a half hour's drive away, it would have been so much easier to arrange things with the landlord, be able to come over here more often and look around. For us, luckily, things worked out. But for you, I would definitely recommend trying to find lodging that's going to be in the area you plan to live. Another thing is you don't have to go the hotel route. You don't have to go stay in a Hilton or Marriott or some fancy, huge hotel that's going to cost you a bunch of money in a big city. Because it's temporary. You're going to be there for anywhere from 1 to 3, 4 weeks, however long it takes you to find a place, make your arrangements, get moved in, make sure you got your furniture and everything. It could be a few weeks, so you want to have that capability. You want to be comfortable, but you also want to be able to enjoy your time. You don't want to be spending a lot of money. So personally, my recommendation is if you're going to be getting a place, look for something that's going to have cooking. A lot of the condos or Airbnb type environments you're going to be able to find, they're going to be a very good, reasonable rate. They're going to have some type of a cooking area. Most of them will have like dishes, pots, pans, silverware, plates, cups, whatever you need. They'll have a small refrigerator. A lot of them, they'll have different containers and stuff that you're able to use. So you're able to go in, hell, the condo that we had, it already had like cooking oil, salt, pepper, things like that. If we needed it, personally, we just went out and bought a bunch of our stuff. But having that available means that for the next few weeks, you're actually able to cook your meals. You don't have to every single day, every meal, go out and buy something or call in for deliveries. You're able to conserve your money, start cooking locally, and be able to enjoy some of that. The other thing too is you got to think about how are you going to take care of your laundry? How are you going to get your water delivered? Linens, at a hotel, they're going to be coming in and changing your sheets, your pillowcases, things like that. If you're going to be staying in something like a condo, an Airbnb type environment, do they have similar services, or are you going to have to do all of that yourself and just pay to have the sheets all brought into laundry service? If you can get something where people are going to come and at least make sure that you've got clean towels, bed sheets, pillowcases, things like that, that obviously is going to make it a lot easier. Really, it comes down to your personal choice. If you've got plenty of money, if you've got plenty of time, and you want to go for the nice hotel type, you're wanting to do the touristy kind of thing, you can do that, but just remember that for the first couple weeks here, your number one priority is to find a house, find an apartment, find a condo, whatever you're going to be moving into. You need to get out there, you need to search for it, you need to find them, you need to figure out where you're going to be living. So you can do your touristy stuff, going out, hit the beach, hit the nightlife. You can do all that after you moved into your house. That way you're not paying more for the temporary housing. And that really does cover a lot of that. I would personally say Airbnb is going to be one of your better options. They have everything from the very expensive high-rise condos down to you can rent a room in somebody's house. So they've got everything in between. There are houses for rent where you can rent the whole house. There's just so many different options for all over around the country. Just take a look. Go on Airbnb and just start searching around. If you're going to be moving to a certain city, just do a search that's within a bubble around that city and just start looking around, seeing what's there, what kind of amenities they have, what services are available, what the pricing is like. If you're not really certain about a place, if you know somebody in the area, it's time to use those contacts. Have somebody go and physically take a look at that listing. Go and try and make arrangements to go look at that Airbnb place. Walk around. Does it look okay? Does it smell okay? Has it got okay water pressure? Because once you pay for it, I mean, that's it. You're pretty much locked into it. So it might be a good idea to have somebody go scout the place out and give you the thumbs up, thumbs down. Definitely helps. But that pretty much is going to be it. You're just going to be looking for something, temporary lodging, that is going to be somewhere to stay while you're doing your house hunt. Thanks.